winter weather everywhere. And now our team coverage continues.
As we mentioned, we have crews all over the area to bring you live reports on how it's going out there. Let's start in Chesapeake. That's where we find 10 on your side's Deanna LeBlanc. So Deanna, what are the conditions like right now where you are?
Well, Katie, we've been driving around throughout Chesapeake trying to check on the roads. They all seem clear. The snow, for the most part, has either blown or drifted to the sides of the road. So we came here to the city garage to see what they're doing. And you can see they have their spreaders and their plows ready to go to attach to any city vehicles that may need them. But right now, there's no plan for that. They said they went out very early this morning. They put down that salt and sand mixture on some of the overpasses, the bridges, and some turn lanes. Not even the main roads. They said they're only focusing on those turn lanes where it could get slick, and right now they're just out on patrol. They don't plan to have to retreat. Of course, the snow has stopped falling here. There's a little bit of concern about how cold it is and how cold it might get overnight, but right now they're just monitoring the roads to see if they may need to put down a second coating. But that's why there's not a whole lot of activity going on behind me. Right now the roads here are pretty good. For now, live in Chesapeake, I'm Deanna LeBlanc, 10 on your side.
Earlier today, parts of the Outer Banks saw some significant snow.
Absolutely, but it does look like things may have changed over the past few hours. 10 on your side's Aaron Kelly is in Kitty Hawk, and Aaron, it still looks pretty snowy there, but it cleared up just a little.
Yeah, the roads are doing okay for now, but the wind, bitter wind blowing around here. We're in Kitty Hawk on 158, known as the bypass to the locals here. I want to show you off to the road here in this intersection. You're going to see a few icy patches like that, but otherwise on the roads we've been seeing everybody going pretty clear, on traffic moving pretty well here. When we were coming down from Currituck, it was sunny, and then we got into Dare County and started to see some of the snow on the grass and on some of the roofs of the homes here. And some viewers sent us some pictures of what it looked like earlier this morning. I had a chance to talk to NCDOT. They say their crews have been out all day. Their main areas of concern were Pirates Cove, north to Kitty Hawk, and NC-12 from southern shores north through Corolla. They tell us that they put down 24 tons of salt spread, and all of the areas that they've put down on the main roads there, they said it's been melted and slushy for the most part. They said they have 8 people working today on the snow. 4 people are on NC-12 on P Island. They're working to push the sand because some of the north winds has affected NC-12 there, pushing the sand over. They said they have 3 salt trucks out today, and Dare County schools are closed for the day, but just looking at the amount of snow, not too much that you can have fun with out playing around in, but schools are closed here today. We'll send it back to you live from Dare County.
Aaron, thank you. And coming up, we continue our team coverage of the snow that hit the area this morning. We'll bring you the latest on what's going on in your town next. Now we're heading to the peninsula to check out what the snow is doing there.
10 on your side's Jason Marks is there. And Jason, what is it like where you are?
Don, I've seen worse. I mean, it's really good here. Let me show you what's going on. This is Mercury Boulevard, and you can see it is clean as whistle. I mean, we have had a little bit of snow here on the peninsula this morning. Did not stick, not enough to even write home about. I did check in with the local public works crews. Newport News tells me that they have 1,000 tons of sand and salt ready to go if need be. They also have 10,000 gallons of that sand salt brine, that wet solution if they need to, and they have all their trucks ready to go, but they're not going to need them for this. We have not seen any snow on the ground. You can see the road right here. Traffic is moving great both in Newport News and here in Hampton. So everything really good on the peninsula. Not nearly what they got for those like my colleague Deanna LeBlanc, who was on the south side. Guys, now back to you.
All right, Jason, glad to see things are okay there in Newport News for you. Thank you. We continue our team coverage of the winter weather all over Hampton Roads and the peninsula. And
now we want to take a look at what's going on right outside the station here in Portsmouth. 10 on your side, Stephanie Harris in Portsmouth right now. And Stephanie, how is it looking? Not too bad from what we can see.
Definitely not done. You really have to look for the snow. But if you try, look right here, I found some. That's about all that's left of the snow. The parking lot here was covered when we all came into work about 9:30. Well, not you, Don and Katie, but the rest of us. Now it's pretty much gone. The pavement here is still a little bit wet. You can see where the snow was, and that is a little bit of a concern because it is still so cold outside. So there could be freezing in some spots later on the roads, especially the bridges like the Churchland Bridge in Portsmouth. So I did make a call over to the city and to the police department. Still waiting for word from both of those folks on whether or not they're treating the bridges. But so far I was told by the police officer there that they had not heard of any accidents or anything like that on the bridge because of any kind of icing situation. So that's what's going on out here. There was snow. Now, well, if you haven't seen it yet, you better run outside and look for it.
All right, Stephanie, thank you very much. Well, 10 on your side sent crews all over Hampton Roads to check out the conditions. This video is from not too long ago in Virginia Beach at Mount Trashmore. Looks kind of pretty there.
It's beautiful.